Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pokémon Platinum, here in the lovely, anxious evening where music's play differently. And you may have noticed I've actually missed an item. It's not much, but it is a hidden item. But we are not coming back here again, so trust me when I say that we will not be coming back, period. So, hidden items are a bit of a sticky wicket in this game. So we head back to the very lake front, and if we go here, we find ourselves a tiny mushroom. It's not much, it's small amounts of change, but hey, what do we know? Best thing is we avoided all that stuff with that one. But unfortunately, we gotta go say goodbye to our mother because the journey has to begin. But we also have to talk to, we talked to Barry's mother, and he was shouting about becoming the greatest trainer ever. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes it after. His father, who's even bigger pain in the neck. Yes, the man has a father, and he is also an interesting, as well. Talk to your mother, and she'll be like, "Welcome home. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? I just made dinner. Take a quick rest here." What is it, Lucas? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear, go for it. Your mother's got your back. Well, thanks, Mom. Thank you so much. You're always were my biggest fan. Oh, I know, Lucas. I got something useful. She gives us the journal, which is basically a thing of key items. So every time we do something important of your daily events and key items, and you'll be able to remember what you did last. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking. I'll be alright by myself, so you'll go enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy as well. But come back once in a while. I would like to see the kinds of Pokemon you caught, dear. And of course, Barry's mother just showed up, and excuse me, is my little Barry here? Oh, no, he's not. Well, that's because he's an impatient git decided to rush off already. So, that boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Lucas will deliver that up to him. Won't you, Lucas? Well, yeah, because we always seem to catch up and seem to clean up his mess. So we have a parcel for Barry. Luckily, he's heading off to the next big town. He's heading off towards the first big town of the region, which is Jubilife City. That's our next location. We are going to head over to Jubilife right now. That's sort of really important. That's the important thing right now, of course. But Jubilife is Jubilife. We can just walk through the grass and not encounter anything, which is really important. But I just feel that there's going to be something really, really important that's going to annoy me the heck. And I just feel it's just going to annoy me the heck. I know it's going to annoy me. What do you expect? So, you may want to start paying attention to your Pokemon's levels, and you want to start paying attention to your Pokemon's biggest stats, because right now we have our Chimchar. He is basically a mixed attacker I wouldn't say a mixed attacker in nature. He's pretty strong physically and very strong with the fire type, with the Ember attack, which is going to be a major, move for a while. Yes, you gotta pay attention to these things, because you gotta start building a team around that. But more importantly, there are items that we can get. We have some money that we can burn, and we're gonna go ahead and do so. You're gonna want to buy 5 Pokeballs straight away. Or, you could buy 10 straight away, but that's a lot. But we're gonna buy 5 first of all. The reason why we're buying 5 is mostly because we're also gonna buy some antidotes. And we're gonna buy some heals. We're gonna buy some paralyzed heals. That's gonna be it. But now, once we get more money, we'll start buying potions. Those are the lifeblood of this one. We can talk to the Densons here, so she doesn't forget till now. I better save this. Now I can take a break. Yeah, but your save file could also corrupt, which is another thing that could happen. In an emulation, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I wish I had some. It's so cool. Yeah. Not really. You don't want that. Anyway, here in this route, you can pick up a 3 antidote. So that puts our antidote count at 6 and 5, which is cool. In here is Dawn's house. This is Dawn's. Excuse me. Anyway, this is Dawn's little sister. As many of you noticed, Dawn's father works for Professor Rowan as well. He's one of the researchers. Oh Christ, that bloody thing that just fell off. Anyway, you probably, if I apologize for that one, but anyway, I do digress. This is Dawn's house. She actually shares with someone, blah blah blah. It says that most of the kids sleep, but not the adults. That thing you have, it's a Pokédex, isn't it? You're off to see all kinds of things now. Lucky you! Anyway, here is an empty house. Oh, no, really. Pokemon grows strictly stronger for battling against other Pokemon. At first, you should take it easy, though. Heal your Pokemon regularly at Pokemon centers while you're leveling them up. That is a true bit of advice. A good trainer is one that takes care of not to let their Pokemon faint from losing HP. Can't really help that, to be honest. You really can't help it. What we can do is actually start getting teams together, starting to cover up weaknesses and professions. Professor Rowan invented a new Pokédex while working alongside a professor from the Kanto region, as I said before. Oh, my name is Roseanne, and it's an honor to become an assistant to our professor. This is Dawn's father. We'll be meeting him later because he has something for. He will have something for. I'm sure we can count on you. Professor Rowan doesn't really have much packing. I don't really do much packing. I like to groom my beard and groom my mustache, for I am Professor Rowan. Anyway, time to do the Pokemon catching tutorial. Oh, that's right, Lucas. I haven't shown you how to catch Pokemon yet. I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch me, okay? And she just goes straight into it. Now, I chose nighttime for a very specific reason. I probably mentioned this before, and I'll probably mention this again in the Heart Gold's catching tutorial, which thankfully is about 5 parts in, and doesn't take too long, and allows us to get into string things as well. We have implications that Lyra caught a Marrow, as well as a Chikorita. Lyra started off with a Marrow, then she obviously had she obviously gets a Chikorita, and a Rattata, and I think a Hoosier as well. I think that's probably going to be a set. You don't fight her, she's just one of those I like to support trainers. Anyway, you want to reduce Pokemon's health down to its yellow state. Well, ideally what you should be doing is reducing its Pokemon's health down to the yellow, and in some cases, if it's a more stubborn Pokemon, it's red health. This is probably going to be how we're going to take down our legendaries. See, isn't it neat? Actually, it's better to lower your target HP more than I did. It's important to get the Pokemon's health down as low as possible. This is because a healthy Pokemon is very difficult to catch. Oh, it depends on the species, but I'm pretty good at that as well. I already know how to catch. So you could also use status as a means of, so start things off, she'll give us 5 free Pokeballs. That's really important. Excellently important. Anyway. Which is why I recommended you buying 5 and then getting all those status things. Anyway. For instance, okay, I need to get going. Bye now. She's moving off back to Jubilife, and that leaves us to do some health. So, we're saving this one. We've got some Pokemon to catch. That's very important. We're going to be catching some team players, some extra Pokemon and some useless ones. But hey, there's not much that we know. I mean, we can just walk around and try and buying something. It's not like anything's gonna bloody happen offline or anything. And, oh, you! Ooh! Motherfucker!